Good morning, everyone. A little later than usual, but knee crack then. Yes, I haven't had a very good night's sleep last night at all. So I was talking to Miss Beauty on a budget at about 4:30 this morning on Messenger. She couldn't sleep. Hi, Choppers. She couldn't sleep either, so I'm sat talking to her on Messenger this morning at 4:30. I do have these nights occasionally when I can't sleep. My back hurting me. So I do apologise if I look a little bit tired, because I am. So yes, we've got the two viewers. Hello to the two viewers and to Choppers, who's the only one in the chat at the moment. So I know it is a little bit early for some people. Oh, you've finished working on your daughter's car. I bet you're paying for it with your back though. Did you want an invite up, Mr. Choppers? Being as we're the only two here at the moment. So yes, I'm waiting of the Lurkio getting up, i.e. Callum. So I'm just waiting for him to get up at the moment. And for a few more coming in. Oh, got sniffles this morning. I'll send it you through the usual thing. I'll send it to your email when it loads up. So there you go, Mr. Choppers. I have sent your invitation. Do you come here often? Just sending invitations out. I had a good birthday yesterday.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was just saying to everybody, if I look tired, it's because I am.
Well, considering the fact that I think it was 4:30 you were up this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was still awake when Chris got up to go to work at 6 o'clock. I did go back to bed like just after 5, and but I still couldn't get back to sleep. So when the alarm went off for Chris, hi Osby Chandy, how are you? I'm just awaiting Choppers coming up. Yes, I was saying I was chatting away to Bella this morning at 4:30.
Yeah.
So Emma says I think we're all tired today. Yeah. But I have them days where my brain not shut off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I was down here at 4:30 and just like, hey, we've got Choppers on.
Hello.
Hello.
What time is it there, Mark?
Mate, it's 7:15 on Wednesday night.
Yeah, we've got Moz in as well.
Oh,
so,
hey, Moz.
But yeah, I had to laugh. Came in Chris's chat last night, and he says I've put some padding on my desk, and it's like a running joke with this because he says he keeps banging his head when he's bowing down to me.
Not me, boys.
Hi, Adam.
I saw the photographs on Instagram of the car thing, and you taking him on the beach and etc. Hiya, Keith. Oh, neck cracked then.
I'm so glad Chris's car's.
Yeah, I'm falling to bits every time I move. I crack in one way or another. I've got visions of me something dropping off eventually.
Hi, Jeanette.
I know that feeling.
Hi, Adam.
Hi,
But
Mark. Hello, Vicky.
It's every time I move, something cracks or other. I've got visions of something dropping off.
Will you two stop biting each other's ears? Jeez, dog. Oh, all these two are doing is biting each other's ears. Hey, you big worms.
They're having a nibble.
Yeah, I've got Chris's car all registered and insured and everything now, so she can legally drive it.
As Beach Andy says, I cracked it once, but that was years ago.
Yeah.
And I've been cracked for years.
Yeah, that's probably why, Vicky.
Yeah. That might be it, but I just wanted to ask you to be safe.
Oh,
Hi, Emma. She has such a beautiful voice. I can't get over it.
I was going to say, it were outstanding, the cause one. I mean, I like the cause anyway, but I think she did an exceptionally awesome job on the, same as I say, I like them anyway, but.
And did she have a nice birthday? That's the other thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you spoiled rotten?
no.
But she did tell me that she was going to have a games and movie night last night with the family.
Ah.
Oh, good.
This is what happens to a rear vision mirror when you leave it in the Queensland sun.
Oh, you're welcome, Emma. You do. You really do.
Good. Oh, dear.
This was the biggest pain in my butt. This thing here was the biggest pain in my butt to change. It's a Speedo out of her car.
Hey, Emily.
Hi, Emily. I mean,
Hey, Emily.
yeah, I did, because Topper was saying last night he don't have Facebook. He found an old video done 15 years ago. So I've actually put it in.
What are you two doing?
Actually put it in the Facebook group.
Sorry.
I'll have a check. I'll have a look later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you say it was from 15 years ago? Toppers?
Sorry, mate?
That train thing, did you say it was from about 15 years ago?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, my daughter was only about 6 years old, I think.
Oh, wow.
5 or 6 years old when I built that.
I remember you showing us off your cell phone, but to actually see it close up, that'll be cool. I'll go check that out after this.
Yeah, well, I think
mate, yeah, it's awesome.
when Chris went live last night, he came on and he said, "Well, I found an old video when I made the train." And Chris says, "Oh, you posted it in Jeanette's group." He says, "I don't have Facebook." So I says, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'll go to his page and I'll,
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Now, Emily, no swearing, please.
Yeah, she's pissed off this morning.
Oh, she just can't wait for him to go out the house. Oh, she's driving hotty.
And I'm waiting for Lurkio to get up again.
Oh boy.
Funny thing is, though, I mean, the sun's just come out here. I mean, Casey, when I first came down, I put the light on because it were right dull and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wind were blowing up something chronic. Hi, Lucy. And
Hello, Dave.
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, isn't that the Fraggle Rock theme song? Come on now.
Yep. I'll give you a listen to my ringtone. Hang on. I've just got to load it all up. I've got to get out of the chat because I can't see the chat on my phone.
What's happening here, but there we go. There we go. I'll give you a listen to my ringtone. Hang on. I've got to get out of the chat because I can't see the chat on my phone.
Oh,
What's happening here, but oh, there we go. There we go. I'll give you a listen to my ringtone. Hang on. I've got to get out of the chat because I can't see the chat on my phone. stop.
This one's my ringtone.
It should stop buffering now because I've just checked it on the.
Here we go.
That should have corrected it, everyone.
Hopefully.
I did check the YouTube thing, and I've got to say I refreshed it, so it's. Well, I've got a boring ringtone. I have.
This is my messages. This is what happens when messages go off.
What are you staring at me for? Seriously?
Actually, I've got to be careful because an AC/DC song starts like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yes, I sort of I'd got a few things to wash, so I put the pots. I use them like pod things that you put in the wash machine, and I put the washing in and the pod and everything. And I thought, now should I or shouldn't I? So I thought, no, I'll leave it for a little bit just in case.
Yeah.
Because it looked this morning. I thought, well, it's going to be another day when I've got to do them in the tumble dryer. So I thought, no, I'll hang fire a bit. But yeah, man is around. Was that you sneezing then?
Yeah, sorry.
Bless you.
I'm sitting at my workbench, and if I do it too hard, I'll whack. This is the top of my bench here. So if I do it too hard, I'll lead butt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There. That's the top of my workbench.
Okay.
This bench was made in the 1940s.
So how long did it take you to do your daughter's car then?
I did some of the work yesterday, and I finished it off today. So it only took me about 4 or 5 hours to do what I had to do on it. I got new tyres fitted. I fitted a new speedo. That's why I got this speedo here. So I fitted a new speedo, a new rear vision mirror because this one's got a big hole in it. I'm sticking my finger inside the hole. I put new struts, new gas struts in the back hatch. New sun visors in it. What else did I do to it? Oh, I fixed the back seat so the seat belts actually work. So it's just fiddly stuff, but it's all done now.
So a lot of it were actually cosmetic, not mechanical, if you know what.
Yeah. I've just got to replace the passenger side front indicator lens. It was cracked, but Dopey here put his butt on it and put my butt cheek through the side of the lens. So I'll put a new one on tomorrow. Oops.
Well, it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have cut me freckle.
My August giveaway that I was doing, it's finished now, and the results are up on my channel. So if anyone hasn't had a chance to check, to see if you've won or not, if you entered, then
yeah, no worries.
That's your chance to look.
All right, hang on. I'll look.
No.
Oh, can't find nothing.
No, he didn't enter.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
So.
Oh, no, I'm good.
How was your night? Did you sleep well, Adam?
Yes and no. I slept, but I wouldn't say it was well because I fell asleep fully dressed on the sofa and then woke up this morning.
Butt naked laying on the floor.
No, fortunately, no, not that, no. No, I didn't have a very good night last night. My lives, because I did one live stream and I just cut it off short and sweet because I was finding it boring what they were talking about and what was going on. I was just not in the mood. Then I tried again and I did another 30 minutes and I just wasn't in it last night. It was just not. Just wasn't.
Hey, Marie.
Emma says Dennis were disappointed that he didn't win.
I know, maybe next month, because I do a giveaway once a month.
But yeah, same as I was saying earlier on, I was talking to Bella on Messenger at 4:30 this morning.
Oh, no, I think because I've had to create this new channel and I haven't got many sort of subs on there yet, and people aren't really coming over like they used to on my live streams. I've just sort of, since all that rubbish that happened, it's just sort of put a real downer on things, and people I think are avoiding it in case that happens again. Maybe, who knows? Yeah,
but I mean, it's like it's a new channel, and you only invite people like me who you trust and you know.
Oh yeah. But it's still, it just seems the atmosphere on the streams at the moment, it's just not like it was. I don't know why. It's just this not. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's them.
Same as I say, like a person came in and he kept saying, "Why don't you put the link in the chat?" And I say, "Well, it's never going to happen because I don't do that."
No, exactly. Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just need to somehow come up with an idea that's a bit more interesting than what we're doing on the live streams of an evening, because it's just the same people talking about the same stuff all the time, and it's just sort of getting a bit sort of. But also, it doesn't help that my mind's a bit sort of messed up at the moment with all of what happened and everything, and all the other rubbish that's been going on for all of us.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's like Chris did a short live stream last night, and there was this one guy came in and he was sort of talking inappropriately, and I just checked his channel, one supporter and no content, blah blah blah. So boom, we were gone.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, I'm not. You know me, I'm not one to mince.
No, you're not backward in coming forward.
No, but what he would, I mean, it weren't sort of swearing, but what he was saying was sort of inappropriate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I still never found out what the cops were doing last night.
Oh, at the shopping mall.
Yeah, I still never found out what happened, mate. There was about 6 or 8 cop cars there, they reckon, but I don't know what happened. They had one intersection completely blocked off and one entrance to the door or something blocked off, so I don't know.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it to people's attention. I mean, probably Vicky or Mark not know what I'm on about, but it's the 20th anniversary of the Omagh bombing, which is in Ireland.
Oh, I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, it's 20 years. It's like the troubles that they had in Ireland. And 20 years today, there was 29 killed in a bombing in Omagh. So, you know, I just, you know, and up to this present day, they've never held anybody accountable for it.
Oh, wow.
20 years later.
I'll be back, guys. Something's going on around this joint. The dog's going ape. I'll be back in a sec.
I can hear them going a bit crazy in the background. I hope it's not cops again.
You never know, right?
And if it is, then there's definitely something up with Chopper's place. It's definitely something. He's definitely someone smuggled something there or hidden something there that, you know,
but yeah,
doesn't know about.
You know, it's been a last couple of days of tragedies. I mean, the bridge in Italy collapsing. They're still finding people alive. Because it was on the news this morning that they're still getting people out of the rubble, and this says not only sort of with the vehicles on the bridge, there were also people underneath it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And then what with the Westminster thing as well yesterday. So it's this past few days it's just been one of them like couple of days, hasn't it? Really?
Yeah, exactly.
So I did watch Carter's little vlog with the cat.
Did you?
It sort of it cut off sort of right at the very end.
Yeah. He's still learning.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought, well, he's either done a boo-boo.
No, that's just Carter. Yeah, he hasn't figured out he's good at ending them, but then he's not good at ending them. It all depends, right?
Yeah.
But
you know, I had to laugh to myself because as they're talking away and saying, "Oh, this is my cat Fluffy," and then all of a sudden, boom, it went off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know, hashtag Super Pop Bro will be here shortly in the chat. He's just doing something.
Does he know yet?
Right, yeah.
Pardon?
Does the winner know they won yet?
No, they're just, I think they may be watching the video in a moment.
Oh, good. Okay.
I've got a friend.
Oh, there you go. Is that what the dogs were barking at?
No, it's the stubby cooler.
That's excellent.
It's the Bundaberg Rum Bear from Australia. It's a stubby cooler. I just got myself a drink. So.
Oh yeah, and I don't think Chris told you, Mark.
Yeah, mate.
You know, like on the Facebook group that we've done.
Yeah.
Aussie Marks is the pinned video this week.
Oh,
it is.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been skiing. He's been skiing, hasn't he?
Cool. I got my sticks too, just in case. I got bicycle hang on. I got bicycle hand grips on there, so I got something to hang on to and it doesn't shock me hand when I hit things.
So in other words, choppers are armed and dangerous.
Well, I'm armed and shameless, I know that much.
He's like one of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Space Cadet.
Oh dear.
I used to be pretty good at that stuff when I was younger. I used to go to school. I had a mate that was right into martial arts, and I used to spar with him. And mind you, I was a lot thinner back then, and I could move a lot quicker. But you know, just old and cranky.
Well, that's it. Some as I say, when we were all a bit younger, we all used to move a bit faster.
Well, the thing is, mate, I did all the stupid stuff before YouTube was around.
But are you sure they're not after you, Mark?
They want to come and chase me. Good luck to them.
I Flying Monkey, seem to be having a lot of activity your end just lately.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just going to drink my beer.
I've just had me, because I had some cereal, and I thought, oh crap, I forgot to take my tablet. Yep. And I have to take it while I think about it, otherwise I do forget.
I've been offered a lot of money for this stubby cooler, and I ain't going to part with it. My mum gave me that stubby cooler for my birthday or something, and so yeah, I am never going to part with that one.
Oh, that's it. Oh, and Chris has got a new schmule up this morning. I haven't listened to it myself because he didn't publish it till he got up this morning, so I haven't had a chance to.
Yeah, I haven't either. I saw it, and I'm like, oh, wow.
It's Tina Turner, I think.
The worst part is I'm not just armed with sticks. I'm armed with my little baby here. And then if you want to get serious, I'm armed with the big baby.
Well, I think I'd be seriously considering arming myself with a taser or something.
Yeah, I don't mind the smell of burning flesh, just the 100,000 volts that I want to use, they won't let me.
But I had to laugh because I forgot what it was, a program I was watching once, and I think it was in America, and like they were learning the cadets. It was like a police academy thing, and basically, in order for them to learn how to use a taser, they got to be tased themselves.
Yep.
But hell no, you know, they ain't shooting me with a taser.
I've been tasered, mate. It hurts.
But yeah, it was like a police academy thing, you know, like a documentary, like a real life.
I remember seeing that something similar over here. But yeah, me and a mate were playing with a friend of mine's dad's taser, and he shot me in the backside with it. I couldn't sit down for about 2 or 3 days.
But yeah, and you know the reaction, because it's like it momentarily incapacitates you, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they felt at floor like a sack of spuds, as we say.
Yeah.
You know, but no.
Yeah, no thanks.
Even if I were fit, I don't think I'd go to the police academy for sure.
Yeah.
The only thing that's worse than being tasered has been hitting the backside with rock salt from a shotgun.
Yeah, no.
I haven't experienced either of those. Or
me neither.
I have. I was sweet and innocent when I was little.
Really?
Look, can't you see me horns? Can't you see me horns?
No, I think they've been cut off. A bit like
yeah, probably being neutered.
But no, it's not something I envisage being tasered or anything like that. No.
Yeah, no, thank you. I think I'm good on that one.
But you see, it's like our police officers. As a rule, I don't think they carry tasers, but I think because see, we've got like a specialist armed response unit. Yeah. Now, are they allowed to carry tasers?
I'm armed and chainless.
Are they allowed? Like, is a special force allowed to carry guns too?
Oh yeah. Because I can always remember when we we.
Sorry. Sorry, Emma. I didn't mean to do that.
When we first moved to Sheffield, we'd only been there, I think, about 2 weeks. So I'm in my kitchen because, like, the kitchen, we're in a masonette, and I was in the kitchen and I heard all these sirens going off. I seen all these blue flashing lights. So the kitchen was here, and like the door was at the side of the kitchen. Like, obviously, you had to go out the kitchen and into the passage. So I goes out onto like a balcony thing, and there were a deaf woman a few doors down, and I kept sort of saying, "What's going off?" And she went, "Just look over there." And they were all, it were like between us and the next block were like a grassed area. There were armed police officers and everything. And I don't just mean a handgun. I mean like a proper, like a machine gun type of thing.
Oh wow, that's scary. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. I had a friend
and I think from what I can gather, what I gathered later was in the next block there was somebody living there, and I think him and his girlfriend had split up, and I think he'd gone to visit his kids or something. I don't know like the full story, but then he took her hostage.
What?
And it was something like that. I mean, I sort of never got to know the details, but from what sort of the people had said to me, like down at school and whatever, it took the girlfriend or ex-missus or whatever, it took her hostage.
Yeah.
He wasn't taking the breakup very well, let's just put it that way. Hi, Ian, how are you?
Hi, Ian.
Yeah, the coppers that came here, they were all armed. They had sidearms as well as their tasers.
But it's same as I say, as a rule, the police here aren't armed.
Yeah.
I mean, all they've got is like a pepper spray and a baton.
Yeah, I was going to say, do they still carry their batons?
But I mean, I wouldn't even like a whack from one of them buttons because they great steel things. Because they just press a thing and whack it, you know, and it shoots out, and it's like that big.
This thing was hard enough. I whacked myself on the melon with it swinging around the other day.
Oh yeah, talking of which.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Nobody can prove it.
Talking of which, can you remember a few weeks back me talking about the T-shirt where it says, "Do you like my melons?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I actually found it this morning.
Right.
I've looked high and low for it and couldn't find it, and then I was looking for something this morning and found it.
I got one that says I got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
But yes, I Will.
Hey, Super.
Hey, Will.
But yes, so I thought, ooh, found it eventually. People about think I was lying about it, but yeah, I found it this morning. So,
yeah, I got one that's many years ago. They had it for the America's Cup. It was called The Last Great Act of Defiance. It was an American eagle swooping down on a mouse, and the mouse is going like this. The Last Great Act of Defiance, because it was for the America's Cup, because Australia won it way back in the moons ago.
But yeah. But I was going to wear it, but it actually needs washing because I had, some as I say, I bought it, I wore it once and then never wore it again. So it's sort of been stuck in my drawers or whatever. And
I got my Super Mario Brothers shirt on. Actually, I think it's Mario 3. Nope, just Mario Brothers. Do I really want to know what those two mutts are chasing?
So going back to Vicky.
Yes.
Have you been doing what you said you were going to do?
Twice on Sundays.
Okay, I'm lost.
Have you been?
Oh, with the oldest? Or
yeah.
The second? Yeah. So far, he seems to think he's sleeping in today, but no.
Yes.
Bucket of water solves that problem.
I did see that, Ian. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet because I've been rather busy this morning.
I fell asleep last night. That's why I didn't. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I like how he keeps using these excuses and and everything to try and get one over on me. Like I'm going to give him a break, and I can't do it. If I give him a break now, I'm just gonna.
If you're doing something, you've got to be.
Yeah, that's the one, Moz. Yep.
Between him and September the boys, yesterday I was gonna knock their heads together. I tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, all three of them.
Yeah, but you've got to be.
Borrow me stick.
And as the saying goes, you've got to be cruel to be kind.
Yeah. It's like everybody was testing my patience yesterday.
So, on a lighter note, what is the trivia again today?
Today is fast food trivia.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one. I can't. You know what I'm like. I can't remember what I said yesterday.
That's okay.
Huh?
It's Free Willy trivia on Friday.
Oh, look, squirrels.
Free Willy?
Free Willy, you know the movie?
Oh, yeah.
No,
We've already freed William, so.
What are you barking at, bonehead?
Yeah.
Seriously? Look at this. Look, innocent. Look at the innocent look on his face. What are you barking at?
He's looking as if to say it wasn't me.
Yeah, probably.
He looking at me?
John actually barked today for the first time. I've heard him. Wow. He actually barked.
Oh, that's awesome.
Does Ian want to come up on the panel, or are you not of this planet yet?
Yeah, still trying to recoup.
I mean, I messaged Kate as well yesterday. To begin with, she went to her mum's, and this says, "I'll message you when I'm back home." And then I sort of messaged her and I just says, well, I'm checking in with you just to make sure that you're okay. So she says she was trying to get Sarah settled, but I think, you know, with the upheaval of the past few days, I think she were, you know, she's bound to be
exhausted.
Yeah. You know, she says she were having problems getting Sarah settled. And I says, well, it's like upheaval for her, you know, being with your mum and not seeing you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Blind Monkey says his will is always free.
Yeah.
But that elderly getting up. I've just heard him.
Oh, you
damn, that mosquito is big enough to shear.
I've heard the toilet seat.
Yeah, that's
I always know when he's up because I can hear the toilet seat.
Yeah.
I thought you would have heard. Ah.
No,
Tinkle, tinkle.
you know, he doesn't do things quietly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They don't do anything. They don't do anything quietly here either.
Because obviously being the only female, I always say to him and Chris, make sure you put the toilet seat up when you tinkle.
Yeah.
So I've just heard him like putting the toilet seat up. So and watch where you aim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not fun living with
No,
boys who
no.
don't know how to aim.
Yeah. I says,
Why pee freely?
because I sort of told him off one day and I says, I don't have many rules. One, you put the toilet seat up, and two, you watch where you're aiming.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is that Adam?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's me.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was Choppers. I'm like, what is that noise? Oh, there
No,
he is.
I was just finishing putting the prize into a box to send.
Yay. Make sure you tape it really well.
Oh, don't you worry, I have. We're not with the tape that he used. So I've done it differently.
Emma says she's back. She's just had to. We see that's thing that Emma's got because she's got girls, and
yeah,
you know, I mean, I'm the only lady in the household, let's say.
Oh.
And us ladies
too.
obviously can sit down to do his business.
Yeah, exactly.
What you really need, Jeanette, is two separate bathrooms. So one is yours completely, so it's just a ladies' room, and then you've got one for the two boys.
Well, what it is, same as I say, it's basically down here. It's convenient, but if you know what I mean, upstairs has got the toilet, the wash basin, and the bath, but down here's just got the toilet and the little wash basin.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Yeah, I got one of them behind me here.
Oh,
We got a downstairs loo just behind me, and that through that door there. We've also got the one upstairs.
So yeah. You know, I mean, I did think of inventing like a shield, what you put round toilet.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the millions I'd make? You know, inventing like a shield that you put round the toilet when the boys tinkle.
You know what you want to do, Jeanette? You know what you want to do? Get yourself a ping pong ball, draw a target on it, and put it in the loo. Yeah, aim for this.
Cheerios works too for little kids, so you know.
Emma says, I have 3 men I live with. There'll be 2 sons and my little girl. My lad's doing me head in. I've told them the new rule. They have to sit down when they pee now.
Yeah, I did that until they were old enough to aim properly. And
Even when you're older, you can't aim properly. So.
I was going to say, even when they get older, I mean, like Chris, he sometimes has mishaps, let's say.
Yeah.
And it goes astray.
Yeah. It's like when they're half asleep and they're trying to aim for the water and can't see it. If it's not making the splashy noise, it's not in the toilet.
What am I drinking out of, Moz? It's actually the Bundaberg Rum Bear Stubby Cooler. That's what he is.
No, it's
There he is.
cute.
The Bundaberg Rum Stubby Cooler.
Nice.
What to spread it with?
Yeah, you know
And
what?
I'm on the hard stuff. Vanilla Pepsi Max.
Well, that's okay.
There we are, the hard stuff.
Emma, mine is 23. The other one is 21, 14, and 10. And neither one of them knows how to aim.
Well, Emma's just hit the nail on the head. The owl's bloody big enough.
Well, you figured they'd be able to, yeah. Exactly.
You know, it's not like they're just aiming for like a little minute owl like that big.
No, we are, because our concept's not right.
There's no fur around it. Put a fairy seat cover on it. You'll be right then.
But yeah.
They should have that, actually. Different hair color for every preference.
Yep.
Yeah. Then they'll be able to. Yeah, but see, even then they don't aim properly.
But, yeah,
I'll take you.
I mean, us ladies have got it down to a T. We just sit down and do your business.
Yeah.
Well, there's always plenty of trees outside.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You write your name on the brick walls and everything. Yeah.
But I
haven't done that since I was little.
To laugh when, you know, like we're in the car or something, and I'll say, "Oh, I need a pee. I need a pee," and Chris will say, "Well, just go behind them bushes." Says, "Well, it's all right for you. You can just stand there, get it out, and job done."
Oh, I get it.
Emily would like a link, Jeanette.
Hang on a minute, Emily. I'm just doing Callum's breakfast, so I'll be with you in a minute. But yeah.
Can I have some toast with cheese and a bit of Vegemite, please?
No.
No, it's toast. It's toast with chocolate spread. So like it, leave it.
No, sorry, can't eat that stuff.
But yeah, you know.
That Nutella tastes.
Nah, Nutella's amazing.
No, I get too much of a sugar buzz.
But yeah, it's. I mean, you know. You know. Just go behind that bush and you know. I said, well, it's not that easy. I said, you've got to understand. I've got to take my things down. Then you have to crouch down while you're having a wee.
And it splashes.
Yeah, and I've not got the comfort of being able to stand up to do mine.
Oh, no, you can get a thing now called the Shiwi, so you can do it standing up.
Yeah, you get a Shiwi.
Yeah, get a Shiwi.
Yeah, they first saw those Shiwi things on the Dragon's Den. Someone brought it into the Dragon's Den as a development thing, but the Dragon's Den didn't take up on it, but it became a big success.
Yep.
I saw it on Top Gear. Oh, Bella wants to know who's P. Freely. That's IP Freely.
Yeah.
It's a good chat, mate. We're always talking about the lose, P. Freely.
Moss says if you have an electric fence, you could call it extreme sports.
Ooh, the third rail. What are you doing there, T-Dog?
Taser doing it on an electric fence.
Nobody's actually having a wee, Bella. We on about because I knew when Callum was getting up because I had the toilet seat, and we got sort of talking about it's all right for men, they can stand up to pee, but us ladies can't.
And Emma just said, plus men shake and women, I hate to drip dry, need a toilet roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yay, Emily.
Well, it's my mum had a saying, and I used to laugh at it when I was younger because she always used to say, well, you just have to shake your lettuce.
No.
You know, if you're waiting for mine to drip dry, I'd be sat there all day.
Oh, it's a bit dark.
I didn't do it.
You seem okay to me, Bella.
Eh?
You seem okay to me.
Excuse me. I don't want to know about your toilet things. What you going to do? Can you
See that we got onto this subject because I heard the toilet seat and I says, hey, oh, there's Cam's getting up because I've heard the toilet seat.
Yep.
So,
I've just found the television license. Honest to God, they mess the payments up, right? And then you get, this drives me mad. It's why I'm on edge. You get, press 1 for this, 2 for this, 3 for this. You press 2 and then you get another. Press 1 for this, 2 for this, 3 for this. Oh, it drives me bloody. There was 5 things I had to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't understand why you just can't ring one number and get a human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember them days is gone. Them days have it's, you know. And as I always say, you know, I want to speak to the organ grinder, not the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Bye, Moz.
Moz says he needs a wee walk.
Yeah.
The worst, the very worst are Virgin Media. Oh, annihilate them. Right, okay, calm down.
I rang the bank to get some money transferred today, and I actually got a human right from the start.
Bloody hell,
I got a human.
That's a miracle.
I nearly fell out of my chair.
Yeah.
That's true, Vanessa.
Vanessa says because humans cost money and computers don't.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is, I mean, like, I rang the hospital to check on Kate the other day, right? So you go to what we call the NHS Trust, because round here we've got 2 hospitals. Well, there's more than 2, but there's 2 main big hospitals, and then there's sort of like sub ones, if you know what I mean.
Hey, life at the lane.
Basically, phone call. I did get through to a human being that says, hello, NHS Ireland, because Kate lives in Ireland. And I says, my friend's been took into Antrim Hospital. So then they put me through to patient somewhat or other. So I had to go through all the story again. So she says, where was she admitted to? I'll look in my record. Oh, she's on ward so-and-so. So they actually put me through to the ward, and I asked for a by name. Oh, I ain't got anybody of that name here. So I says, well, that's not what the lady's just told me. She's told me she's on this ward. Oh, sorry, I'll put you back through to reception. So they put me back through to reception. Then from there, they put me through to the emergency admissions. And she says, well, according to our record, she's on the first ward I'd rung.
Yeah.
So I says, well, I've already rung them, and they reckon that they ain't got anybody. And it were like, either. And every time somebody answered phone, I'd got to, every time I got through. Oh. Is it you, Emily?
No. Could be.
What?
You have fun singing. Were you doing a small?
Yes, I was doing a small.
I thought you were in the back and go. So have they gone out for an hour shopping?
Yep.
Yeah, we can talk to Emily. We can properly
So basically, what I was saying, they took me all round houses before I actually got back to the ward where they said she weren't there.
Yeah, and then she was actually there. She was
actually there. But every person I spoke to, I got to tell the same story.
I'm driving.
You know what I mean?
Insane. I found out that she could not understand the word I was saying. I couldn't understand her either, to tell you the truth. And when I finally got through, she said, Bella? I said, Bella, but Ella. Can you tell her Bella sends her love? But Ella. She said, yeah. So she went into Kate and she said, Della phoned you.
Oh, dear. But yeah, it's like, you know, by the end of it, I felt like banging my head on the table.
Yeah.
Because I've gone through the same story about 5 times.
Yeah, exactly.
And I thought, I thought to myself, if I have to do this again, I'm going to pre-record it to start with. So,
Yeah, it did.
so if I have to do it again, I've just got to play it on tape recorder instead of going through the story about 5 times.
Well, you're on his next of kin now, so you should be okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. But I mean, it does frustrate you.
Oh yeah.
Adam, I listened to your verse. It's really, really good. I don't know if I'll do it justice, but I'll do it this afternoon.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I didn't think it was that good, my version of it, because I was a little bit out of key, a little bit out of time. But it doesn't matter. Just join in because it'll be fun. I think it's because of what I added at the beginning, saying, "Come on, Bella Bing Bong," and whatever.
And the Poppy Crew, you said, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay. It's all fun. It's all fun.
It is. It is. I do like Smule.
I don't want to make because quite a lot of people take it too seriously on there, and I don't think it's just fun. It's supposed to be a laugh.
Yeah.
Who cares if you can sing? Who cares if you can't sing? It's just fun.
Yeah.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
Hi, Tony.
Well, I mean,
I joined it. You know the one.
What's that?
Well,
You know, Titanium.
I love that song. That's what
Oh, so
I
good.
joined it on that one. So that should be fun.
no, at the end of the day, it is a good job. It's fun because I can't sing for what's it.
Yeah,
but
you can carry a tune, Jeanette. You can. That was your first go.
But you see, the thing I've got is like you're stuck with headphones in, you're listening to the music, but you're trying to keep yourself in tune while listening to the music and watching the screen for the words and everything.
It's,
you know what I mean?
because of that's why I pick songs that I really, really know. Do you know what I mean? Because I know where the words come.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be all over the shop, me.
But you see, when I did that little Light of Mine,
I love that.
it sort of there's like a pause where it just plays the music. I had to do it about 5 times because I kept sort of carrying on when there should be like a pause where there's that musical bit.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And it's like all about getting the timing right and singing. You know,
because with quite a lot of it, songs, I'm always a little bit either behind or a bit too, because it's difficult to actually get it so it comes in and you come in exactly at the right point and keep it going.
Well, that's the problem I had with the Bohemian Rhapsody one.
That was fun.
You know, it was the timing of it. You know the song, but you know you're trying to sing sort of something decent.
You two can't get on my lap.
This afternoon, and I'm going to do the one we've had this afternoon. But don't be in Rhapsody. Do you have to sing every bit of it, or
no? You can just sing what you want. That's the whole point. You just sing which bits you prefer. That's the whole thing of that one. You can just join into what parts you want. And then what I'm going to do if a couple more people join it over the next sort of 3 or 4 days, then I'm going to do another version of it with different effects and stuff when I play it back on the channel, just so it's got a bit of.
The only problem I've got with mine, I mean, I use that tripod thing with rubbery legs. Rather than sitting there holding my phone, I used the tripod, and obviously I must have got it wrong way round.
But that doesn't matter.
Sideways.
That doesn't matter. It's more fun because it gives it a bit of variety. Because I've got a phone case on my phone that's actually got a hook, so you can actually.
Oh, that's good.
So you can stand and actually hold it.
Yeah, well, you see,
drop it, and you can have it.
We've got a phone case on his, but he takes it out the phone case to put it on like this little tripod. It's handy because then you ain't got to sit holding your phone.
I've got that, but the phone holder will only do landscape. It won't go portrait.
Yeah.
Emma says, "How is Kate? Is she okay?" She's pregnant, but she's been having chronic sickness, Emma. And I think she's got to the point where she weren't sleeping and she weren't eating properly because she was frightened of being sick. And it's sort of, it took its toll on her.
Yeah.
And Emma says your version of Run was awesome, Bella.
It was.
But I have had a couple of invitations actually from Tina Davis to sing with Tina.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the carrot drawing?
Was you
Hey!
Was you in there last night? What they were all saying what it looked like?
I'm proud of this, you know.
What's it say? What's it say? Put it up again.
Bossman and the Flying. Hiya, Ruby. How are you? Yeah.
Ruby.
Same as I said. I mean, like, I think once we get back off as holidays, I'm going to do the same one that Chris has got at the $5.99.
Yeah.
I said to Baz this morning, let's have a go with me, but he won't do it. I wanted to do something funny, you know, like that. Come outside, there's a lovely moon out there. I wanted to do that, but he won't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's same as I've said. I'm new to it. I'm sort of just getting sort of used to it, and it's getting the timing right. Getting used to sort of listening through your headphones, etc.
I'm a musician, and I still find it hard when, like, you know, in the time of the music and stuff. It's like, woo.
And also, it depends who's actually arranged the arrangement of the song, because some of them on Small, they're not actually the original. They're not. People have had them and added them up and uploaded the songs themselves and the backing tracks and stuff. So it's not always. And sometimes the words aren't exactly matched as it should be.
Yeah.
As well.
What were the one that Gail wanted to do with you, Bella? She mentioned doing one with
I'm going to sing it all the way through till I get to toe. From the start, I am a falling. Wasn't it good? Wasn't he fine?
Oh,
Madness,
yeah.
And in genius of
have a song before I joined the house.
Security, fantasy, and freedom. I know him so well.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
I know him so well. Yep, Sarah Brightman and not Sarah Brightman, Elaine Page, and Barbara Dixon.
Yeah. Well, Gail wanted to do Agadoo with Chris.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Hey, we should all do.
She says you can get Jeanette in the background doing the Agadoo. Yeah.
Well, one song I think we should all do as a group thing would be hilarious. We could do Is This the Way to Amarillo?
Oh my God.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Then we could all do actions and stuff while we're doing it, like they did with the comic relief version.
Yeah.
I think I'll set that up as a coffee crew thing. That'd be good. I'll wait till you get back from your holiday, Jeanette, and then I'll set it up so we can.
Hiya, Angel. How are you?
Morning, Angel of the night.
And Angel is part of the Facebook group as well now.
Yep. Stop it! Get copyrighted. Turn it off.
Oh yeah.
Less than 10 seconds. That's fine. You're all right, I think.
I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, this is my first. You're the first drawing in my new sketchbook.
Yay!
Yay! I still haven't got my picture.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do a new one.
I haven't got my picture. I lost it. Nobody's got it, and I loved it so much.
Did you ask Gail if she'd got it?
She hasn't.
Well, I don't know where it could have gone then.
I left it.
Look, mine's still here. Look, mine's still here.
I've got mine. It's over here somewhere.
I like it.
I left mine in the kids' room. Do me another one, Emily.
Oh.
I loved it so much.
And Ian said what? Ian said what? Mrs. P's going on holiday. That's not allowed. I'm afraid it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if Jeanette needs me to do coffee morning on Friday morning, I'm willing to host it.
Well, yeah, probably will, because same as I say, I don't know exactly what time we're going, but there's car to
Stuff
pack.
to do.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
I'd be willing, but God knows where it'd go.
You can help, Bella. You can help me host it. We can host it together.
I mean, it's like I've got a few bits up before we actually go, because we're going in a. But having said that, I mean, we're not going on the ferry till Friday morning. The same as I said, as you know, with the Isle of Wight, it's only 30 minutes like from one end to the other. So a lot of the stuff, like, you know, because we're going in a cottage, so it is like self-catering. So obviously when we get there, we're going to need bread, milk and things, rather than sort of take stuff with us, if you know what I mean. Oh,
this is what a YouTuber. Sorry, Janet. This is what a YouTuber did for me.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's really good.
Not bad, eh?
Oh, that's awesome. I'd love someone to do something
Ain't that good?
something as super as that.
That's
I might.
Yeah, he did that for me.
Who did that for you?
I really can't remember. Keith emailed it to me. Somebody sent it to him. This is actually my logo on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did that one. Keith would know who it is because he emailed it to me. But I mean, that is freaking awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I was going to say something then, but I forgot. It's talking to Bella at 4:30 this morning that's done it.
Yeah. That was confusing.
I started off by saying, Bella, if I look tired, it's because I am.
I took John for his first walk down the beach. There he is.
Yeah, that's what I've seen on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thoroughly enjoyed himself.
We'll just call DJ in Pinocchio. We'll call DJ in Pinocchio. He says, no holiday for Mrs. P. If I can't go on holiday, I've not been away in years.
Yes.
Holiday? What's that?
Yeah. So.
Video.
But, you know, it's like one of these things, you know, you don't want to take too much with you, but we've got like a few things to do before we go on Friday morning. Oh,
I'm Will Jello. I wish I was going.
Oh, that's I've remembered what I was going to say. Well, upstairs I've like got an Asda, you know, like one of these, not a massive Asda
trolley bag.
No, it's an Asda bag, but it's got like Hessian handles and things like that. So anyway, I put that on the landing, right? So I put a few toilet rolls in, sort of just to manage it till we go shopping or something. Toothpaste and a few other things. I goes up the other day, and
what are you two doing now?
Everything had gone out at bag. I'm thinking, where's all stuff I put in that bag? Anyway, I says to Chris yesterday, I went, I've got a question to ask, isn't it? It might sound stupid. I says, I've been putting stuff in a bag on the landing upstairs. I says, but I looked in it today and everything had gone out of it. He says, that's me. He said, I thought it was stuff that we forgot to put away.
Oh God! So he's put it all back again.
And he's taking it back out again.
Oh God!
It's a male thing. You wouldn't understand.
So I'm thinking, well, I'm trying to think. Well, you know, I'll just put a couple of toilet rolls in, you know, sort of just to last us, and a tube of toothpaste and whatever, because we always like leave us toys till morning we go.
Yeah.
I'll just put a few things in. Was opened it all gone.
Oh my God.
So I'm there trying to think ahead, and he's taking everything out at bag again. Oh dear.
Oh, why?
I thought I had Asda's on here. Oh yes, I am. It's shopping today, so we can't disappear. You know why?
I'm really looking forward to it. It's like one of them things where you're looking forward to it all year, and then you're stressing out. You know, I think that's one of the things that reason I couldn't sleep. I'm thinking, have I done this or have I done that? Or
I know, she's telling me 4:30 this morning. She didn't know what to put in the car. Oh my God.
But it's like one, I'm allowed to, two, I sometimes can't switch my brain off.
I can't.
I can never switch my brain off.
Yeah.
And then three, my back were killing me and my knee were killing me.
Yeah.
I'll go with you on the back, but not the knee, because my knees are okay.
But yeah, I basically come down here because if I'm tossing and turning, then I'm disturbing Chris, you see.
Yeah.
Well,
but, you know,
I get 4 hours. If I'm going to sleep, I get 4 hours, but that's just once the painkillers are worn off.
Yes.
I take them immediately before I go to bed. And
that's what I do.
It gives me about 4 hours, but then it wakes me up.
Yeah, it never fails, eh, Bella? It always wears off.
And that is the reason why, like...
Emily?
Yeah?
Turned up. We're expecting a postman eventually, but I'm going to open this now. Emily got me something.
Look.
Is it?
Emily got me some bubble wrap.
Oh. What do you bubble wrap?
She got me something.
Go on, pop it. You know you can't resist.
Didn't think it would get here this quickly.
You're spoiled, Adam.
Yay! Yes!
Oh, we got twinnies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Jet still, Emily. Can't see what it says on the top.
It says, but it says is Tea Party, and it's Daz Black. It's one of the ones she met at YouTube.
Yeah, when she went away at the weekend.
Told you you'd rock the hat, man. Yeah, told you. Yes.
No, I can't wear it like that. Yay!
As Vicky just popped off.
Tea Party!
Tea Party!
What's going on?
Vicky's dropped out.
Sorry, that was me.
She just messaged me saying her iPad died.
Oh, iPad died. Oh no.
If I go off, Jeanette, it's Wednesday. You know what happens Wednesday.
Yeah. You said you weren't doing any this week.
That's so cool.
But I've done, it's not a full shop, I've just done a top up. But you know when you run out of it, I've run out of a lot of stuff.
What did I miss of Karate Joe's?
Yes.
Just turn it down. I can hear it all the way across the pond, you young whippersnappers. Why, what did I do?
What?
I'm
scared.
Oh yeah. Cool. On my my temporary second channel, I don't know if it's temporary, but the lovely young Super Pop Bro has designed me a new cover.
Ooh, I'm gonna go and have a look.
What's that in the background? Is that you, Mark?
No, that's not me, mate.
Outside.
I'm doing the tapping though. I'm doing this.
No, there's more like children's or kids' voices or something outside somewhere.
Yeah. No, it's not my end, mate.
Not mine either.
No, nor mine.
Oh, that is cool. That is cool.
Unless it's Callum. Callum's got the TV on.
Ah, that'll be it.
TV that's on.
I like that. That is cool.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
It's got the wrestling on again.
That'll be it.
I can't help myself. I've got Once I got a pair of sticks in my hand, I gotta hit something with them. They make good back scratches.
But yeah, it's
stupid video.
You'll not be watching it next week, Callum, because we'll be out and about. So it's a good job he records it, isn't it? Mind you, it is on at 1 o'clock in the morning. But
I can watch it on my phone. I might upload that.
Okay then. I've more or less got mine and Callum's done, but I keep saying to Chris, put everything in a pile that you want, like jeans, t-shirts, pants, socks, etc. But he still hasn't done it because he has been working.
I don't even bother. I just do his now.
You're terrible when you go away.
Get out of it. I have to do yours all the time.
Yeah, get out of it.
But I did mention it to him last night, and I says, look, I says, you see, with him working, I didn't want to leave everything till the last minute. And I kept saying to him, just get what you want or what you're taking. I'll put them in the case, etc. Because what I normally do, I've got the big case, obviously, because, you know, I take more than what he does.
Okay, so.
You know, he's one of these, he'll probably...
Okay, hello, darling.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate. The beautiful,
Hey,
lovely
Kate.
Kate is here in the house. Yay.
Let's see.
We've all missed you.
Right, Ian.
Hello, Baz.
All right, mate.
I'll send you an invitation, Kate. It's up to you whether you want to come on. If you don't feel up to it, you know.
Is it hashtag say it isn't so? Baz, is it hashtag say it isn't so?
No.
Right.
So if you say so.
Oh, if you say
If you say so,
if you
mate.
say so.
Yeah, if you say so.
That's it.
That's the new hashtag. If
Yeah.
so.
How's your old Ian? Is it okay?
But yes, so Baz has started a new.
Hey!
Hey, Kate.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back.
Hi, darling.
I was about to say, do you have room for a little one?
That's
Oh,
why I said I'll send you the invitation if you feel up to it. You know, don't feel that you have to. But
Did you get a decent night's sleep?
yeah, it was a lot more comfortable than having to listen to the beep, beep every
And
5
other people.
seconds.
And also, when you're in hospital, you've got all the noises of other people. And
Yeah.
See, I had the bonus of having my own room, which wasn't so bad.
yeah.
You know, it was pretty lonely too, though, because whenever, you know, you've got during the daytime, you sort of want to sit and gossip and ganch and have a cup of tea with people, and you can't. So
I'm going to say when you're sort of isolated, because you know, it is when you've just got your own company, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm Disney Kool-Aid. Yeah, DJ Ian says that's meant. No, Emma said that's meant for you.
happy birthday to Emma, by the way. I think it's her
Same
birthday
process,
yesterday.
you know, I mean, if we don't do it tonight, then he'll be walking about in his birthday suit. That's all I can say.
Oh, no. No, please, no. My eyes, my eyes.
Well, like same as I say, I mean, I might put like stuff in that he don't want to take, and then stuff that he wants to take, I might not put it. You know what I mean? I always like to know what he wants to take.
I always have to take extra, like Baz counts the amount of pants, counts the amount of socks. I don't do that. I put the days.
So you won't do what?
You do if you go away, you get 7 days, 7 pairs of socks. Well, what happens if you get soaking wet? You got to have another pair.
That's what Chris always does, Bella. He always says, I only need 7 pair of socks and 7 pair of pants. He says, well, what if you have an accident?
I know. Yeah,
you know, you're not taking into account. I mean, it was like when we went to Bideford Bay. He got his feet wet one day because he'd been pouring it down with rain, and he got his socks wet. So I put extra in for Callum. So as luck had it, he ended up having to borrow a pair of Callum extra ones that I put in for him.
I know. I always do that. Always take spare.
But it's like me, Bella. What I've done is I put a few like strappy sun tops in case it's hot. I put like very thin, like 3/4 sleeve t-shirts just in case it's a bit uncool. You know what I mean? I'm like you. I cover all eventualities.
I do. Yeah, I do. I think that's a woman thing, though.
But I mean, Pixie always says to me, "Oh, you always overpack," and I'm like you. It's, I need this.
You like 7 pairs of the kitchen sink. It's fun.
It's like Chris. He'll say, "Oh, we only need a couple of pairs of jeans and a clean t-shirt for every day." 7 pair of pants, 7 pair of socks.
It's all right when she's going to Birmingham for one night. It's how long are you going for? You're only going for the night. She had enough stuff for about a week.
I did not.
We are good. I'm going to say. Well, I mean,
everything's in that backpack.
Yeah.
Say
hello.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Munchkin.
Stop being a whinge, Sarah. Do you know all you do is garden love? Gurney Gub, did you think you'd say hello and be polite? You haven't seen them in nearly a month. Seems like it.
It doesn't feel like it to me.
Do you know what it is? It's because all your pictures, you're not actually video. Here's your pictures. Do you guys think my Wi-Fi is being a bit of a nightmare?
Alan, Lurkio.
Lurkio dance.
Actually still at your mum's then, Kate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would like to be at home.
Say no more.
Okay then, Karate Joe.
When I go down to my daughter's, if I go for a week or 2 weeks, Baz comes up and I'm packing my case. He says, "You're going for 10 days. Do you need 40 pairs of knickers?"
Fair enough.
But yeah, and that is why I've got the biggest of the case. I mean, Callum's is in it. You know that we took to that we took to the old door with handle thing on. Yeah. Callum's stuff's in that. I've got a smaller case, smaller than mine. But Chris, we always pack stuff separately.
Yeah.
And then I've sort of got to fit the towels in, and like yesterday, I packed a bag like pan scourers and dishcloths and washing up liquid, and because it's sort of self-catering, even like stuff to spray, to wipe everything down and everything.
A normal human being wouldn't even think about. She's packed it. She's a bleach and all packed before knickknacks.
No, I would. I always take like an antibacterial spray and go over it.
Yeah. I mean, as regards, like I've even put like we have these. I mean, Chris has them at work. They're not like dusters, but I forgot what they're called now.
Like J-cloth.
No, they're like
microfiber cloth.
Yeah.
You're walking out now, you two.
I've even put one of them in, so they can't say when we leave that we left it in a mess. You know what I mean? Okay then, Marie.
Bye, Marie.
Hiya, Gregory.
Hi, Gregory.
But yeah, I'm like Bella. I cover all eventualities, and I think, well, a lot of the stuff I can buy while I'm there, but why should I buy it when I'm there when I've got it here? If you know what I mean.
Well, it actually might be cheaper where you are than it would be where you're going.
But you see, the thing is, it is a cottage, and I've even said, well, I might even take some of the the washing detergent stuff in like a little bag, So I can, if they do run out, let's say, of pants or socks, I can actually wash them while I'm there.
Right,
my boy here might have found himself a forever home.
Okay then, Bella.
Bye, Bella. Bing
You
bong.
know I'm always quick on a Wednesday.
Yeah. Okie dokie then.
Right, see you later, guys. I'll see you in Vicky's
Yeah.
place.
See you later.
Yeah, see you
Bye,
later.
Bella.
Have fun,
Bye, Bella.
Bella.
Bye.
My mate here might have himself a forever home. My big dog here. Hey, John. Hey, John.
Hi, WrestleMania. How are you? But yes, it's only like one of these, the 5p shopping bags that you get at Asda. It's only like one of them, but it's stuff that, I mean, like Friday when we were in the hotel on Friday, that can stop in car anyway. Don't actually need it till we go Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I normally do. I normally have a small backpack just for overnight, and then I take another backpack for a week.
But and I've had a mare of a thing trying to, because they sent us an email, before you go contact, the owners to arrange for picking up keys, and for some reason I cannot print it off for love and money. So I thought, sod it, I'll leave it and I'll try again in a bit.
Yeah.
Smully is being a bitch.
So
now I've got a cupboard in my camper. I can just put all my clothes in the cupboard now.
But yeah, I sort of I'm the more sensible one. I tend to.
What's that for, Adam?
I've just seen Twitter.
What? 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 What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, of course you
Come
don't.
on, spill the beans. Spill the beans. Come on.
No, she's just posted a picture, a double image of me and her on.
Oh, Emily's invited me to sing.
Oh.
My Smule is being strange. Well, it's only downloading.
Oh, it's saying it won't let Kate back into the thing.
Oh, okay.
Won't let me back. Right, let's see if we can get, because it's not letting me. Odd. We'll try to get it back in here.
I got to put those sticks down, don't I?
You're going to hurt someone if you're not careful.
I'll probably hurt myself.
Right, there's Kate. Let's see if I can invite her back into the group chat this way. Let's try that. See if that works.
Drum solo.
It's all right. I'm just re-inviting Kate because it says it booted her out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh.
Now she's back.
Yeah, she's back.
Yeah. You know what happened there? Like, got really, really excited and was like, "Bye, Bella, bye, Kate." I was like, "Okay, I'm going to." Oh.
Oops.
It's one of them mornings. As I say, my printer weren't playing ball this morning. I tried to print the email off that I got because obviously they emailed me, before you the phone numbers, whatever, to arrange for pickup of the keys and everything. And can I get it printed off? So I thought, well, calm down. I'll leave it a bit and I'll do it later because I'm getting a little bit frustrated.
Hey, this is Chris's car she picked up yesterday.
Cool.
That's her little car. I just finished working on it this afternoon, so.
That's nice. I like the color.
Yeah, it's more pink than it is red, but because she's dislocated her knee that bad, she can't drive a manual car anymore, so she had to get an automatic. So it's a fun little car to drive. I've already done 2 burnouts in it. Don't tell her that.
I don't think she'll find that one.
Yeah, don't tell her.
I love how he hasn't only just done one, he's done two.
Yeah, had to make sure of it.
Well, he put new tyres on it, Kate, so I think we've got to test the tyres on it.
No, I did it on the old ones. I didn't do them on the new ones. I did it on the old ones.
Oh, you did it before you fitted the new tyres.
Yeah, I got 4 brand new tyres and a wheel on for $270. I pay more than that for one tyre on my ute.
Not going yet.
You missed my doggy, Munchkin. My doggy was on my lap. You missed it.
Look, sir. Look.
You missed my doggy. He was sitting on my lap.
You listening?
You're going to diss me now, are you?
She's crazy. Wow.
Uh,
You see Nettie? Good girl. Not quite Nettie, it's Wesley you're saying, but anyway, no, get down. No, excuse me, get down. Are you allowed up there? Right. Okay.
I'll lend you my drumsticks.
Sorry, we had a mini meltdown because somebody wants to get up to the window.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Little psycho.
I have a meltdown every time I go to my mate's wrecking yard and I won't let me take him home.
I touched your arm. I touched you. That's all I did. I touched your arm. Yeah.
Do you know, I did something really funny last night. I sent out dick pics to 3 people. It was hilarious. A picture of Dick Cheney.
I didn't catch that. What was that?
I sent out a dick pic to 3 people, and it wasn't rude. I sent a picture of Dick Cheney from the USA to 3 people. I thought it was hilarious. Wifey 1, wifey 1.5, and girlfriend. I just thought it was hilarious.
Well, this is it. This is it.
Only Adam could do that.
I'm a nice boy.
No, stop playing. Stop playing.
That's funny.
It was actually.
Because usually people send out pictures of Dick Van Dyke or whatever, and I thought, oh, I'm Dick Cheney.
Gotta go, bye.
Oh, well.
Oh, that was short and sweet.
I think her parents must be back, or her Wi-Fi's just kicked her out again.
Ruby says, Chopper, when does your RV be ready to go?
Soon. I got some cupboards in it. I'm just working on making a sink for it, and then I'm going to. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have a gravity-fed sink, which means I'll have the water container on the roof, or I'll have it electric one where I push a button and it pumps water out for me. So it's got to be ready by the 1st of November. I hit the road.
No.
And then it's road trip time.
Oh, the world's in trouble.
Yeah, Chopper's hitting the road.
Mm.
I'm going to catch up with a few YouTubers on the way down. So that'll be fun.
It's all right. Ian's just messaged me. He's talking to family. His uncle's not long for this world, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, but he sort of, he got, you know, the phone call before he actually went to Spain, but obviously he's hung on. So I just want to, you know, we're all thinking of you, Ian. So, yeah, he's just got a phone. Well, he says he's talking to family as he's not. They don't think he'll be long. So,
folks, I'm gonna have to go because she's being a bloody huffy wee bricker this morning. So she's can't even have a conversation with people. Does my bleeding head in?
you see, this is you need your rest, Kate, because you don't want to end up back in hospital. Keep having back in hospital. So don't. If you have to go, you have to go. Don't. You know. Don't
it's just her. It's just her. I can't even have a conversation. You know what she's like. As soon as I go on the phone to somebody, or as soon as a video call, she has to behave like a brat. So, anything to get all the attention. Do you know what I mean? And I understand. Like, I've been in hospital and she's missed me, but I was only away for 2 days, and she's behaved like that before I even went into hospital. So it's just a brat thing. I think right now, a phase that she's going through, terrible twos or whatever you want to call it. But it's annoying. So it is, because I'm trying to talk to people, and it's just every couple of seconds. And it's annoying people.
She's at that age where she wants your undivided attention.
Yeah, all the time. It just cracks me up.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of Big Gaz. Seen him,
but yes,
on YouTube a few times. Yeah, so if you have to drop out, Kate, you have to drop out.
Yeah, I'll try and pop back in again whenever she's calmed her jet skis.
Okie dokie then.
Yeah, you.
I stayed with Big Gaz. I stayed with Big Gaz when I came up from Tasmania when we drove up. I didn't know him at all apart from YouTube, and he opened his house up for me and my daughter and let us stay there for a couple of days. So it was quite awesome.
I don't see it. I used to see him all the time on YouTube, but I don't see as much of him lately.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's done too many videos. He's on a few live chats, but he hasn't done too many videos that he used to do.
I'll say at one time I used to see him all the time, but I haven't seen him lately, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I rang him the other day to see how he was because I haven't heard from him for a while. So he seemed to be all right.
Good.
But yeah, no, he couldn't do enough for us when we came up. We had to wait 2 days to get our car. And, yeah, he just couldn't do enough for us, him and his wife. It was totally awesome. So he came up and saw me once, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He stayed with us for a while.
He seems a nice enough fella, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He seems a nice enough fella.
2 weeks is not enough, mate.
Yeah, Australia's a big place, Chopper. I don't think I ever visit. We see my best friend's daughter, she had a gap year, and they've got relatives that live out in Australia, and don't ask me, I can't remember where.
Yeah.
It were at a stage where she's actually a teacher now.
Okay.
But basically, she went out there and she actually worked voluntarily in like kindergartens and things like that, just to get the experience.
Nice.
So she did 6 months out there. I mean, she sort of didn't have the expense of you know, paying for anywhere to live, because, as I say, her dad, his sister lives out there. She's a midwife out there. Originally from the UK, but they emigrated like 30 odd years ago.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oops. But, yeah, I was talking to somebody on a live chat the other day. I just dropped in I can't remember who was on. There's somebody I've seen in the chat, and I just thought I'd drop in and say hi. And there was a guy from Texas on there saying, oh, how big Texas this and Texas is bigger that. And we got everything bigger in Texas. And I'm like, well, I hate to burst your bubble, dude, but Texas will fit inside one of our cattle stations here in Australia. That's how big the joint is. the entire state of Texas will fit in one cattle property.
Yeah.
And he goes, what? Well, yeah, it's true. Well, just to the north of me, that way, that way, there's a cattle station up at the top of what they call Harvey's Range. And it's about a 4-hour drive just to get to the front gate. And then he owns everything from horizon to horizon to horizon to horizon. So that's how big that place is.
Yeah. But you see, I mean, they've sort of got the advantage because they've got relatives living out there. I mean, dad often goes out there like for 2 or 3 months at a time, knowing that, you know, he's just got his airfare and everything to pay for, because it's unfortunate, really, because she's a midwife, but could never have children.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, they've gone through IVF, they've, you know, you name it, they've gone through it, you know what I mean? But it's just not happened, you know, and it's one of them situations where it's heartbreaking actually being a midwife and delivering baby, knowing that you can't have any yourself.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine, she's like that. She can't have children. But, and she's a nurse in pediatrics. So, yeah.
But I mean, they've sort of made a good life for themselves. I mean, a few years back, I mean, he didn't retire, but he gave his job up because he started his own business, and it sort of took off just like that. So awesome. I mean, you know, she's got a good job. He's got his own business, you know, and the only thing that's missing is children. But unfortunately, it's never happened.
Yeah,
you know,
I've got to go and.
Yeah,
I've got to go and do
IVF, you name it. They thought that, you know, she'd got something wrong with her, and, you know, she had an operation. I think she got polyps or something in her ovaries or in her fallopian tubes or something. They thought, you know, right, we're going to have that done. She had an operation to remove the polyps, and it still didn't happen.
Yeah. I've got to go and do a job tomorrow, so hopefully my back will be able to handle it. I've got to put a big corner desk together for our business. So that's going to be a couple of hours job, so that'll be interesting.
So what has Adam got planned today?
Not a lot, really. I don't know yet. It depends what if there's anything turns up in the mail, so I can do videos, or if I come up with other ideas for videos or housework. Don't really know yet. Not really in the mood for anything, really, at the moment.
So it's a case of sit on the lounge, watch TV with a beer.
I can sit there, that's it, but I don't drink beer, so I won't be drinking beer.
Yeah.
During the day, anyway.
Emma's going, so I'll see you later, Emma. And
bye, Emma.
Coming in.
Bye, Emily. Oh no, sorry, Emma. Sorry, I thought it was because Emily's.
You've got Emily on the brain.
That's just because she messaged me. I was thinking it was. Bye, Emma. Bye.
Bye, Emma. See ya. Bye.
I don't know about where you are, Adam, but it ain't half windy here today.
I don't even know what it's supposed to be down to tonight. Probably about 10 or 15, I suppose. I'll have a look.
It did say on the weather forecast that it was going to be in 20s here, but I mean, I don't know whether sort of. I'm not cold, but it's not like hot as well.
It's 20 degrees here at the moment. There it is there. So it's 20 degrees, and it's supposed to be down to 15 tonight. Yeah,
I've just checked, and it says it's 22 here, but it don't feel warm. I think it's probably because of the wind factor, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we got a 75% humidity, so it's pretty well warm here.
Oh, Emma says she meant bye to Bella. Emma's still here, so she was saying bye to Bella.
Oh, okay.
She had the shopping delivered, and Kate had to drop off because the little one was being a bit rowdy, so Kate went as well. So
there's a helicopter going over.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I'm in the flight path of the airport, so.
Well, that's it.
Where I am is about probably 5 kilometres away from Australia's biggest Air Force base. Or one of them, anyway. Geez, he's a bit low. What did that say?
What, is that coming home for dinner?
Yes, he said he was.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, in a bit.
10 to 9. That's usually the one that goes through about 9 o'clock. He's early.
It's early for a change, is it?
Yeah. He's just trying to confuse me. I really got to fix the gas strut in this chair. I feel like I'm sitting on the ground.
I'm going to head off.
I'll crank it up. Hang on.
Okay then, boss man.
I will
There we
see
go.
you either later or I'll see you tomorrow, depending on
Okay then.
live streams and what people are doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm going to take a gander later on at Keith's second interview with Barry, because that could be quite interesting.
Okay then.
Later, so it might see you.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Adam.
See you, Mark.
Bye.
Everyone else. Bye.
So then there was 2.
Yeah, we started off with 2.
But yeah,
okay.
it's as I say, it's I've got an itch on my foot now.
Yeah, I had one of those before on my back.
Uh,
You got an itch to be rich and I can't scratch it.
Yeah, it's one of them where if you don't scratch it, it drives you nuts.
Yeah, pretty much. I
you
had
want-
an itchy back the other day, and I was standing there up against a tree. Oh yeah, that felt good.
Ian's back. Hope everything's all right. Did you want to invite onto the panel, Ian?
Oh man, he's coming back again. Really?
Angel, just a word of warning. I'm not going to be told when to end my live stream. I'm just saying I'm not being nasty to you. I'm being respectful to you. You know, it's my live stream. I've got 9 people in. So
I didn't do it. Go away. He probably can't land at the airport. He's probably had to circle.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's probably not possible for him to. Yeah, you're welcome, madam. I've sent you an invite anyway, Ian, but you don't have to come on. But so
yeah, that's all right, bud.
I do understand.
Yeah, I can understand that. I did a rubbish removal job for a lady today, and I charged her. I think it was about $45. That includes the dump fees, and she had one guy quoted it. The cheapest quote she got besides me was $100, and I fitted everything in the back of my ute, the whole lot. I did it all in one load. And this other guy, the cheapest one she got besides me was $100, and I was only 46.
Well, this is it. I mean, if you can help an elderly person out, it's it's
yeah.
It's
just crazy. It's crazy the way people try to rip people off.
Well, it's like our well, they call it a recycling plant. It's basically that we call it the tip, but it's like it's all right if you go in your car and you've got a few bags, then it's okay. Yeah. But once you start turning up in a van full of rubbish, there's like a weigh bridge where they weigh it before you go on. And we
got one of them too.
They actually charge you for the weight that you've got in the back of the van, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, we get charged $16.50 for a ute load, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, Tony says he uploaded his first video / live stream yesterday. Thought it was time to upload some content while I'm waiting on my new intro outros. Well, that's it.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I need a new intro. My intro is too loud and I can't find it now, so I don't know what happened to it. Aussie Mark made it for me about 4 years ago.
Well, this is it.
I took Anthony fishing on the weekend on Sunday, and we did a video of where we were sitting.
Yeah.
And nothing much was happening, so I put the camera down. As soon as I put the camera down, I hauled in a 3-pound silver bream. As soon as I put the camera down, I got this fish was about this big. I just hauled it straight in. It took me about 5 or so minutes to get it in. All right, Emma. Take care, mate.
Okay then, Emma. See you later. And Ian said he uploaded 2 videos yesterday.
Oh, cool. I have to check them out too. Hey, Tony, you got to check out my model train video, mate. I found the video from about 15 years ago, and I uploaded it. You got to check that out, bud.
Oh, I wonder if that's worth having a look at. It's all right. It says important news: introducing a new pharmacy service available in your area, and it's like when you send your prescription to them and they deliver it to your door.
That's a good idea.
So, but it has been what you got now. Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Anybody want to tell it?
It does bring these things home. That looks a big one.
That's what she said.
Come on. You're lying, sweetheart. Come on.
All right, what do you got? Come on, share. We want to see. What do you got?
Telly. I'll just take camera around and that's it.
Make sure he's got his pants on.
Yeah, it's a big telly, look.
Oh, nice.
It does pick these things up occasionally.
I got it given to me personally.
Oh, personally, did you?
I get into trouble for bringing stuff like that home, so I just don't tell her.
This is why. Well, I keep on falling asleep with it at night while I'm watching it in bed, and it's switching on the electrical.
Are you off, Ruby?
Well,
I think Ruby's slippers is off.
Yeah, she says, Jeanette, if I don't see you all before your vacation, be safe, and our thoughts are with you. Yeah, I'll be live in morning, Ruby, but that might be the last one. But I obviously we'll be going live at some point during the holiday. So you've even got remote to it as well. I mean, it brings tellies home, but not the remote. But he's even got remote to this one.
Yeah, I get into trouble for bringing stuff home, so I just don't tell her anymore. I just hide it under the house.
I was going to say, I hope you bought some bread. Yeah, baby, just take me.
Oh.
Just take me. I've been trying to pick that, that email I sent to you.
Not on it.
No, I tried.
Damn, that was a big mosquito.
Oh.
How's that felt, cat?
I know, because they're only a little bit, and Callum had his breakfast. But yeah. I mean, it's sort of not. But you see, the only problem I've got, Choppers, is I've got Tramadol on my prescription, and it's what class here as a controlled drug. So when I ring up for my prescriptions, normally, like Chris, he has his sent straight to the pharmacist, so he's just got to go in the pharmacy and pick it up.
Yeah.
But with mine having like the Tramadol on it, I have to go to the reception to pick my prescription up. And then take it like manually to the chemist.
Yeah, fair enough.
It says pharmacy is a free service where you can have your repeat prescriptions arranged, dispensed, and delivered to you. So you won't have to queue at the doctor's office. But you see, I don't think it could be any good for me because of the Tramadol.
Yeah. No, I had one of my little they're like pink and green pills last night, and I slept like a log. My back was, I didn't feel a thing after I had one of those.
You see, I'm like Miller, when I go to bed, that's like when I take the tramadol. But and I can sleep soundly for about 3 or 4 hours, but then I woke up at about 4:15. I needed the toilet, and then I sort of got back in bed, and I was like, you know, I couldn't get comfortable. I was tossing and turning, and rather than disturb Chris, I came down here, you see.
Yeah.
Okay then, Gregory says, yikes, no sooner does my Wi-Fi get sorted out, it's time to catch the news. Take care, Mrs. P. Take care, everyone.
Bye, Gregory.
But yeah, it's a bit of a ball ache because of the fact that I've got tramadol. You know, I do only take the one. I mean, you know, even the pain in
really?
me. You know, they're making a lot of noise tonight, choppers.
Oh, mate, they're like elephants upstairs, I'm telling you. Yeah, no, if I can get comfortable, I can sleep. I don't have a problem. But as soon as Janet gets out of bed to go to the loo, or the cat jumps up, or something happens and I have to move, that's it. I can't get comfortable again. And when I do get comfortable, it might be a couple of hours later. So
yeah,
I normally go and sit in the recliner chair, and I'll probably fall asleep in that.
But you see,
another plane going over.
You see, that's the problem with me. If I get out of bed and I get back in and I can't get comfortable, I feel awful because Chris has got to be up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So if I can't get comfortable, I mean, like I was tossing and turning a week or so ago, and he kept saying, oh, you were a bit restless last night, you know. So now, basically, I try to come down in pitch black because I don't like turning lights on because they're disturbing him. You know, it's not being fair to Chris, me tossing and turning or having all lights on, etc. And then when I did get back to bed, I think it was about 5:10, Benny, which is the oldest of the cats, came on the bed and he was like nuzzling Chris's hand. I kept thinking, don't disturb your dad. So we're having to stroke him. And then after he'd had his like cuddle and a stroke and whatever, he just jumped off the bed and that Ritty were gone. So then I tried to settle down, and before I knew it, alarm were going off and Chris were getting up.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of nights there where I couldn't go to sleep, just couldn't get comfortable. So I went and sat in the lounge, and I had a cat I had 2 cats sitting on my lap, and I finished up, it was 4 o'clock in the morning or something when I finally fell asleep in the lounge. And Janet came out at 6:30 because her alarm went off, and she gave me a poke in the ribs and said, "Oh, you all right out here?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Just trying to get comfortable."
Well, this is it. You have to do what you have to do. What you have to do, don't you? If you know.
Mr. P.
Shouting Callum down. Not long since had his breakfast.
It's only 9:05 here.
Yeah, about quarter to 11 he got up. But same as I says, you don't really mind because we'll be up early Friday.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, to go down to Portsmouth, and then we'll be up Saturday early because the ferry goes early. So,
hey, Chris, tell Chris to have a look at me stubby cooler if you can, Jeanette.
Yeah. Chopper says he's got a stubby thing. It's just doing sandwiches. I'll
I see you. Actually, when it's that close, it almost looks like it's real, isn't it?
It does when you put it right up to camera.
It's a bit dirty. It needs another wash. I actually have to get it dry cleaned.
Ruby says, hi, Chris.
Yeah, I actually have to get it dry cleaned.
Say? Huh? I was talking
Ruby says, hi, Chris.
Who says hi?
Ruby.
Hello, Ruby.
Yeah, Choppers has got his...
Check this out.
He's got his can of Pepsi in it. Polar
it's
bear.
a Bundaberg rum bear.
Look at that, that's cool.
And it holds a big can too, mate. That's a 440. It holds a big can.
What
I don't think we have. I'm going to say, I don't think we have cans of Pepsi that size here. Just have the normal.
This is vanilla.
Yeah, Tony says, hope you're well, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, my friend.
He's only got one more day after today. Yay! For 2 weeks.
I'm waiting for 1st of November.
Yeah,
I may not come home.
It's basically it's finished tomorrow and got a week, week's vacation, and then actually when we come back, he's got another week.
Nice.
So I mean, he was asking his boss the other day how many days he'd got left, and I think he said 9. So he's booked the week before Christmas off, and still got 3 left. But it like goes from October to October, so he's got to get these other 3 days in by October.
I used to work for a place called IPEC Transport when I was younger. I worked for them for nearly 10 years, and I never had a holiday in 10 years. And I went in, and the boss said to me, called me up the office one day, and he said, "You're going on holidays on Friday." This is on Wednesday. And I said, "Oh, am I?" He goes, "Yep, you are." I said, "Oh, how long am I having?" He goes, "Well, you've got enough holidays to have 10 months off and get paid for it." Okay, that works for me.
Ruby says, have I had a good morning? Yeah, not too bad, apart from sort of, as you can see, I've probably got bags underneath my eyes. But
in other words, she's knackered.
Can't be all bad. I'm here.
Yeah, I was sort of a bit. I woke up about just after 4 o'clock. I couldn't get back to sleep.
Damn, that's right.
I'm actually talking to Beauty on a Budget, Bella, at 4:30 this morning, because she'd sort of noticed I was on online, and you know, she just messaged me. She says, "Are you okay?" And I says, "Yeah, I'm just having one of them nights where I can't settle. I can't, you know."
Not excited for her holidays. She can't sleep.
Oh yeah. I'm not excited, and you need to sort your stuff out, by the way. Tony says, great singing by Chris again, Jeanette. Really enjoy your singing videos. Weren't it the Tina Turner one you did this morning? Yeah. Thought it were.
I've done a song about everybody, we're the best.
What was that one that you were trying to do?
Oh, my friend.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
It's actually uploaded it.
Oh yeah, has it? Aren't you not publishing it then?
I don't know.
It did one like Pray. Is it Madonna? Yeah, but it was struggling with, you know, getting the timing right.
I could have done Jeanette's song, Like a Virgin.
I'm not going there. I'm staying out of that one.
That's the thing. Guess what I found this morning? I was sorting some stuff out. And
£20 note.
No, I didn't find a £20 note. Me,
50.
it was like my Melons t-shirt. I found it.
Oh, I'll see. I'm wearing it tomorrow.
It needs washing. I were only on about it the other week, and same as I say, like in my wardrobe, I've got like a thing, a top cupboard, and then like, you know, place where you hang, and then I've got actually drawers in the wardrobe. And she says she really likes the duet me and you did. I ain't even started mine. I ain't even started them, Callum. You know. They've got Chewbacca.
Yeah, well, there was a cup I was drinking out when I first come down here. I keep losing him.
Seen her either. It's all right. He's asking me about Lucy. He says, have you seen Lucy? I says, I haven't seen her this morning. But she goes like that. I mean, like a few weeks ago, we didn't see her for about 3 days, and apparently, from what we heard, she was in somebody's garden over that way. And she was like just curled up asleep, and they were actually going to ring the RSPCA, thinking it were a stray. But then, sort of, one of the neighbours said, "Oh, that's that's Chris and Jeanette's cat." But she goes like that every so often. I think she just needs a bit of time away by herself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I took a ute load of animal food and blankets and all sorts of stuff out of the RSPCA last month. I filled the back of my ute with it, so that was a big load.
Oh wow! But Lucy is the sort of cat where she's like all or nothing, if you know what I mean. She's always,
Lucy's the cat that's me.
Yeah. I mean, like Tucker, the latest rescue cat that we got.
Yeah.
They vie for his affection, because the other night they were like, trying to push each other out the way to see who could get on his knee.
All right, Tony, take it easy, mate. Have a good night.
Then, Tony.
Bye, Tony.
And Ruby says Lucy went on her own vacation. Well, this is the thing. You see, we try to be as normal as possible, because, like, tomorrow night, that'll be it. We have a cat sitter that comes in to feed them and make sure everything's all right.
Yeah.
But obviously, we don't like letting them out when a cat sitter's looking after them. You probably not see it till we get back, if you know what I mean.
God, the bloody helicopter's coming back again.
But yeah, me and Chris were only saying, Tucker the ginger one, I mean, to say what it was like when we first got him. He came from a home with 16 cats.
Yeah.
He never got the affection. He never got the love and attention. He probably had to fight for every morsel of food. I mean, when
really? Sorry, Jeanette. He's coming back.
Obviously not been able to land then.
No, that's a different one.
Oh, it's a different one. It does sound a bit louder than the other one that went over.
Yeah, no, that was...
when we first got Tucker, he was behind the sofa for a week. And so I tried to tempt him with food. And I thought to myself, well, what's the thing that most entice him on? It obviously it's got to be food.
Yeah.
So basically, I sort of moved it, one day, and it come out a little bit, and then like following day, I moved it a bit further out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To look at him now, you wouldn't believe how timid and shy and everything he was. And like he came on the bed this morning, and he's wanting love and attention.
Yeah.
It's something that he wasn't used to.
Well, that's the same as John when we first got him. I couldn't get anywhere near him. He wouldn't let me touch him. He wouldn't let me do anything to him. He walked around with his tail curved up under his bum and his head down low, and he sort of slinked everywhere. And now, geez, he gets up on my lap. He sits up on the chair with me, and him and Titan run around the backyard like puppies. So he's come and he's might have his forever home, which would be really good. He's had a few people that are interested in taking him. So the 25th, this month, he gets his meet and greet in their house. So he gets to have a sleepover.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, you see, we came about Tucker. I mean, like on the RSPC, we kept looking on the website.
Yeah.
And, like cats were interested, you've got like either 5 or 6 people looking at them, or are interested. Now, when we came across Tucker, it says nobody were interested.
Yeah.
So, same as I say, I mean, it were in like Chesterfield, which is about 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
And we, and he were in a foster home, the lady that fostered him, and that's how we know sort of the backstory about him being in a house with 16 cats.
Yeah.
And basically, all the time we were there about an hour. She got like a television unit in the corner, and it was behind that all the time.
Yeah.
We sort of got toys out, trying to entice him out that way, but he wasn't having none of it. And ending up, when it was time to take him home, she actually ended up pulling the unit out and catching him to put him in like the pet carrier.
Yeah.
So basically, and same as I say, once we got home, we let him out, and he just went straight behind the sofa, and that was it for nearly a week.
Yeah, he had to figure out that he was going to be able to get fed, and he didn't have to fight for his food.
Well, you see, this is the thing, you know, when we always give them like stick treat things, like the meaty stick things, and it were like, when we first ever gave him any, it was like this, like clambering for it.
Yeah.
But now you can sit there and you tell him to sit, and he actually sits waiting.
Nice.
You know, so sort of that's, you know, how we've sort of got him out of himself, because now he knows that each and every one of the cats is treated the same.
Yeah.
And, you know, sort of, they all get the same attention, they all get the same treats, etc., etc. So he now knows that he don't have to fight for his food or his treat.
I feed Cookie, he's mine. I feed Ricky, which is she's just a big fluffy fur ball, black and white one. And Jack, he's the other ninja, the little ginger ninja. And I feed them, and I'll call them, and they'll actually come to their own bowl. And I just give them their food, and I'll call Cookie and I'm telling him, Din-Din's time, Cookie, and he just about bowls me over flying down the hallway and power slides around the corner for his food. And then Jack gets fed. He gets fed in the bedroom. So because he's 12 years old and he's a bit of a funny eater. If he hears a noise or if somebody comes into the room, he won't eat. He will run off and leave his food behind. So I just shut the door and let him in the room, and he eats all his tea, and then he curls up on the bed, and
Lucy's a
then I
bit
go
like
back
that.
in. Yeah.
She's a bit timid, and if something startles her, rather than finish what she's eating, she bolts off as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we've even, you know, like Tucker, he knows the drawer that the treats are kept in.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure we can tell the time, because at
mine can.
Yeah, at 5 p.m, like tea time, he sits near that drawer waiting for his treat biscuits.
Yeah. Oh, no, mine, no way. They usually about 5 too, they'll all start coming out and sort of watching what you're doing. And when you walk towards the cupboard, they'll come over, meow, 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 meow. No, not tea time yet.
But yeah, I mean, we have to laugh about it, but same as I say, when we get these cat sticks things out,
yeah,
you just say to Tucker, sit, and he sits down, you know, like a dog waiting.
Yeah, Cookie does that. Yeah, he does that.
Well, what I'm going to do, Tucker, we've only got 5 watching, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut it down.
Yeah, that's cool, mate. No worries.
Yeah, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yep.
Same time, same place. And I thank everybody for coming in, for Vicky, Choppers, Adam and Kate for coming on the panel, and obviously Bella. So I'll see you all in the morning, guys. Bye.
No worries. Bye, guys.
Bye.